Let me tell you about a teenager who made $10,000 in 3 weeks. His name? Sam Lloyd, and he lived in America about 100 years ago. He loved making up puzzles, and this is one of his most famous puzzles. It's called the donkey puzzle. Have a look at it. It consists of a piece of paper or cardboard with 2 donkeys and 2 jockeys. You'll notice there are dotted lines there. The idea of the puzzle is to cut along the dotted lines so that you end up with 3 pieces of paper. One of them contains a donkey, second one contains another donkey, and then this one contains 2 jockeys. Now, you have to make the jockeys sit on the donkeys without any further cutting or folding. How can you do that? Well, it's easy enough to make one jockey sit on a donkey. There we are there. But now the other jockey is a long way from the second donkey. How can you make the jockey mount the second donkey? Well, I suppose you could pop the donkey under here, put him in position, but now that's covered up the first one. You have to be able to see both of them sitting on the donkey. It's a problem, isn't it? What if you put that jockey on that donkey and... No, once again, we'll be covering them up. What if we put the 2 donkeys back to back? Now, if we place a jockey here and a no, that's no good at all, is it? Because now we have the jockeys sitting upside down on the donkeys, and that doesn't make any sense at all, does it? You might struggle with the puzzle for hours or even weeks, and eventually, if you're lucky, come to this solution. Place the 2 donkeys back to back, and then place the jockeys down between the 2 donkeys, and look what happens. You find that magically you create 2 new donkeys in different positions. Front half of one, back half of the other, and that jockey is sitting firmly on the back of the donkey. And if we turn the whole thing around, you'll notice that the other jockey is in position as well. And so the puzzle is solved. Well, Sam Lloyd took this puzzle to Phineas Barnum, the famous Barnum from Barnum and Bailey Circus. And Phineas was so impressed with the puzzle that he offered to pay young Sam Lloyd $10,000 for the rights to print off lots and lots of copies to give away to his friends. And so, within 3 weeks, Sam Lloyd had made all of that money because of the millions of copies that had been produced and distributed. What I want you to do is to see if you can remember how to draw those donkeys and jockeys and try that puzzle out with your friends.